holidays, everyone. Here is my finished Mounds candy. Now you can make these just the shape of Mounds candy if you want, but I made them in like little round candies, and you can make them smaller, however you want. But I thought this would be a perfect candy to make for the holidays because it is probably, out of all the candies and all the fudges I've ever made, this is probably the easiest recipe. Because you just put everything in a bowl, mix it together, get it a little chilled, and dip them in chocolate. So let's try these. Perfect. If you like coconut and you like Mounds candy like I do, you'll love these. Now, Mounds is a darker chocolate, but you could also do this in a milk chocolate, but I happen to like semi-sweet. That's what I made them with. So I hope everyone that likes coconut tries this because you will absolutely love it. Especially if you've had a Mounds candy bar. They're so yummy. So I hope you try this for Christmas because it's probably the easiest candy I've ever made. So everyone have a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. And let me know if you've given this a try by then. Thank you. Well, happy holidays, everyone. Today I'm going to show you, okay, this candy is so easy to make. You're going to put your 3 cups of coconut in a large bowl, your ½ cup of powdered sugar, and then you're going to add your sweetened condensed milk. And we're going to just mix this all together. And then we're going to mold it. Now you can mold this into 2 to 3 inch little logs like a real Mounds candy is, or you can make little round candies with these, however you want to do it. Either way works. So we're just going to combine everything together, and once we get all of it mixed together, it is a sticky material. When you know the substance of this is sticky, and you can either use your hands, have them wet and moistened, or you can use gloves, whatever you want to do. And we're going to mold this batter like. And this is our filling of our little Mounds bars, excuse me. So I'm going to continue to kind of mix this together. It's almost done, and then we will come back and assemble these. But this is the consistency it's going to be. I'm making these into little round balls for Christmas instead of the little log type of 2 to 3 inch shapes. But you can do either one. So this is exactly how I'm doing it. Now either you're going to have your hands wet, or actually gloves are much easier to work with because then you can just take them off. So I'm going to finish doing these, and then we're going to put this pan in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. You don't want them to harden, you just want them to, you don't want to freeze them, you just want them to harden a little bit. And then we'll do the chocolate part. So I'll see you as soon as I'm done with these. Okay, these are all of our little coconut balls right now. And I'm going to put these in the freezer until they harden a little bit. Like I said, you don't want to freeze them, but you do want to harden them so that you can dip them in the chocolates. So we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Okay, about 5 minutes before your coconut is going to be taken out of the freezer, you want to get a double boiler and put about 1 inch or 2 of water in the bottom of it and get everything ready to dip. So then you're going to take your 10 ounces of chocolate, and I'm using semi-sweet. And I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of coconut oil. And this will not only help it hold the chocolate together on the candy, but it will also give it a sheen. So you can see it's almost completely melted. Just stir it and then it'll completely melt. Okay, these took about 15 minutes, and they're not like frozen, but they're just a little harder so that you can work with them better. So now what we're going to do is get 2 forks and put them in the melted chocolate and kind of use your spoon to kind of cover it, and then you can kind of lift it up like this and kind of get the rest of the chocolate off of it as much as you can. Kind of let it drip over the pot, and then place it on a different parchment paper, just like that. So I'm going to do that with all of these, and I will also take 2 forks to get them out, and just like this, you let it drip over the pot to try to get as much of that overhang of chocolate as you can, like that, and then just place it on, I'm going to try to get this so you can see it, on your parchment paper. So it's real simple. You just pick one up, you can drop it in, use your forks or a spoon, turn it over. The one thing nice about a fork is that it can drip through the fork. There, it has something to drip through. And then you just take it and place it on your parchment paper. So I'm going to finish all of these and we'll be back. This made 2 dozen. I have some on another small plate because they all don't fit on here. So now I'm going to put these back in the freezer for about 15 minutes until they harden, maybe a little longer. You don't want them frozen, but you want them hardened. And I'll see you in about 15. Okay, I just took these out of the freezer and you can see that they're set, and they were in there about 20 minutes. So we're going to kind of let them just kind of warm up just maybe a couple of minutes and we'll try one.